Hi everyone, this is Lunapienart, the owner of the channel Dusk, and I'm a Japanese translator. Since the anime episode corresponding to the chapter 1086 of the One Piece has been released, I'd like to take this opportunity to provide a more in-depth analysis including knowledge up to the chapter 1126. I'm not great at doing entertaining reaction videos, so I don't usually post them publicly. However, I'm considering doing them exclusively for my Patreon members, or depending on your requests. For now, let's start by diving into this page of the chapter 1086. Yes, this scene. Do you remember? In chapter 1086, it was revealed that Imu is a part of the Nerona family. Ivankov connects the name Imu with the Nerona family, one of the 20 founder of the world government. Ivankov also refers to Saint Imu, Imusei. Yeah, I'll show you with kanji. Ivankov used this kanji, yeah, sei. This is used for refer to celestial dragons. Yeah, while the character of this kanji, gu, which means princess. Yeah, this is used for female celestial dragons. I'll show you the page of Roseworld or Sharuya. For Roseworld, use this kanji sei, but for Sharuya, use this kanji gu for female celestial dragons. This is a big differences between them. This strongly suggests that Nerona Imu is a man because this kanji sei is used for Imu's name, Imusei. However, there's still possibility that Imu could be a woman pretending to be a man. Yes, which might be revealed soon. And incidentally, the surname Nerona might be a wordplay as well. Have you heard this theory about Nerona? Yeah. Do you know this kanji? I'll show you this kanji. Yeah, this means kami. It represents God. When broken down this kanji, you can see the katakana, like this katakana become ne, and this katakana like a square ro. For here, two lines, this become ne ro na. Yes, in other words, the surname might simply derive from the word for God, because this word is kami in kanji. Also, the name of Imu, like this. This katakana is I and other is Mu. And other kanji become Buddha. Yeah, in Japanese, Hotoke. Yes, Oda Sensei used wordplay for Imu's name. That's why Imu became God Buddha here. However, in the chapter 1085, Imu refers to themselves as Mu. You remember here in this scene? Yes, there is a common theory that this Mu refers to the Japanese word Mu, which means nothing or nothingness or emptiness. Yeah, in a philosophical sense. I'll show you this Mu here with katakana and long vowel. Yeah, this is simply mu, mu, and long vowel and mu. Yeah, in Japanese pronounced mu. Yeah, Imu said like this. Imu refers to themselves as mu. There is common theory that this mu refers to the nothing, as I said, but personally, I don't think it implies the literal meaning of nothing or void as understood by native Japanese native speakers. If that were the case, it should written as just mu or hiragana mu, just like this. This two katakana or hiragana is possible to interpret it as nothing or dream, but this mu with long vowels, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. In foreign words written in katakana, there's no need for the long ball marker. So, what does this mu mean here? Yeah, there's a possibility, and I think this is the main reason. The katakana mu with the long ball marker refers to the legendary lost continent in Japanese. Yeah, Mu Tairiku. Yeah, the continent Mu. Mu was described by British American James Churchward based on the mistranslation, and it was believed to have sunk in the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, I'll show you the this map of the One Piece. Current geological knowledge contradicts the existence of such a continent, Mu. In the world of One Piece, it has been revealed that similar continent exists in the past, much like the myth of the Mu continent. Yeah, as Vegapunk said in the broadcast. Now, let's introduce one of my theories. The blue planet in the world of One Piece originally had only one continent, like Mu continent. However, over the years, during the Void Century, this continent split into the 5. I'll explain the reasoning behind this step by step. First, let me ask you, why do you think the castle in Marijoa is called Pangea Castle? Yeah, Oda Sensei mentioned the name Pangea in SBS here. Yes, so it's undoubtedly an important element when you're thinking about the history of One Piece, this Pangea. Let me briefly explain what Pangea refers to in real-world history. Yeah, our world history. Pangea was a supercontinent that exists about 335 million years ago, I think, during the late Paleozoic and early Mesozoic eras. It brought nearly all of Earth's random masses together into the massive continent surrounded by the super ocean known as the Penthalassa. The concept of Pangea supports the idea that Earth's continents were once united and later drifted apart due to the movement of the tectonic plates, process known as the continental drift. Similarly, I believe the world of One Piece once had only one continent on its blue planet. According to Queen, dinosaurs ruled the planet for over 100 million years. Yeah, and perhaps during that time, the land was unified. This might be why the King of the 20 Kingdoms, with their desire to rule over all lands in the world of One Piece, named their castle Pangea. Yeah, originally there was only one continent, but by the time of the Void Century, the continent had already split into 5 large continents, 5 large random masses. This might explain why Nekomamushi said here. Yeah, he said, there are 5 islands in the world. It's highly likely that during the time when the civilization of Mokomo Dukedom was flourishing, yeah, there was 5 large random masses in the world. If we accept that there were originally 5 major continents, it also makes sense why the world government is building 4 massive bridges. Yeah, Tequila Wolf, Ram Wolf, Bourbon Wolf, and Vodka Wolf. The emblem of the world government. Do you remember? Here. Yeah, this consists of the 5 circles connected by 4 lines, which seems to represent the world itself, because its 4 lines represents the 4 bridges: tequila, rum, bourbon, and vodka wolf. In Japanese, the empty throne is described using the character here, this kanji, kyo. It's very important, which means void or nothingness. Yeah, when this character is used, it doesn't just mean physical emptiness. It also implies things like falsehood, deception, or hollowness. Yeah, this could mean that Marijoa itself is symbolically empty. Yeah, but why did the current world government construct Marijoa in the first place? It's very mysterious things. If this video gets a lot of likes, I might release another video on Dusk channel about this Marijoa Castle. Yeah, Pangea Castle in Marijoa. Yes, in more detail. But I'm sorry, just kidding. I'm not fishing for likes, but I make a video if I feel like it. Yeah, let me know through comments. In chapter 1086, during a conversation between Imu and 5 elders, Imu said like this: I won't use the mother flame that Vegapunk created. Yeah, currently the satellites have successfully transported punk records to the sky, like this scene here. Yeah, but the lava phase was left behind on Egghead, like Shaka said. This means that the power plant responsible for creating the mother flame likely remains in the labo phase as well. Given this, it can be assumed that the world government has already recovered the mother flame, unfortunately. Additionally, Peter stated like this in this scene in the chapter 1086. If we can freely use this power, the long conflict could finally be brought to an end. Yeah, this suggests that with the mother flame now in their possession, along with their ancient weapons, the world government will likely proceed with further cleansing of the world. Yeah, incidentally, an entire island was wiped out in the past. Do you remember this incident? Yes, this was the God Valley incident 38 years ago. However, at that time, Pluton has not been unleashed from the Wano country, and Shirahoshi has not yet been born, so it can be inferred that the ancient weapon used to erase this island, God Valley, was something already possessed by the world government. Yet, it seems they were unable to use ancient weapons until York provided them with the Mother Flame. Even Dragon expresses doubt about why they didn't utilize the ancient weapon earlier. Yeah, so how did they, world government, manage to activate an ancient weapon 38 years ago? Personally, I believe a crucial hint lies in the resources found on God Valley. Here, God Valley, which were mentioned again in the chapter 1095. I think these resources are minerals similar to uranium, like Uranus, which could serve as fuel for the ancient weapons. The fact that the aging Saturn was dispatched to such a remote island suggests that he was, in his way, a scientist. It's plausible that by using these finite resources, Saturn was able to activate Uranus just once. However, following this event, the other 5 elders likely realized Saturn's incompetence as a scientist, which is when they decided to buy out Mats, a group founded at the time by Dufeld. Yeah. And Shandora once flourished as a golden city, but it lost its function as a city after fighting off invaders to protect this poneglyph. The poneglyph that people of the Chandelier defended contained the information about the ancient weapon Shirahoshi. I'm sorry, not Shirahoshi, Poseidon. Similarly, the Kozuki clan of Wano country closed its borders to protect their road poneglyph and Pluton from foreign threats, foreign enemies. According to Gyukimaru, Wano was once recognized as a golden city by the world. This suggests that God Valley too may have held significant resources valuable to advanced civilizations. But strangely, despite its rich resources, God Valley was not a member of the world government. For me, it's strange. With its resources, it should have been able to pay heavenly tribute to the world government. However, it seems the reason it didn't was because there were resources in the God Valley, this valley, in this scene, that could be used to power ancient weapons which the inhabitants doesn't want the world government to discover. The world government attempted to use these resources to reactivate their own weapon, one of the ancient weapons. However, the powerful exceed their expectations, resulting in the complete erasure of the God Valley. Yeah. In the process, they also lost the mineral that served as fuel for the weapons, ancient weapons. This is likely why the ancient weapons has not been used again until Vegapunk York provided the mother flame. Yes, it's fair to say that Im's distrust of Saturn began around this time, 38 years ago. Now let's see this scene at the end of the chapter 1086. We see that Moscard is sentenced to death for defending the fishman. The person who delivered this judgment was none other than Figarland Garing, the former supreme commander of the Knights of God. The surname Figarland was previously mentioned when the five elders mistakenly believed Shanks had a daughter. While not yet confirmed, it's almost certain that Shanks' surname is also Figarland. If Shanks is indeed from the Figarland family, it would make sense for Figarland Garing being president of the God Valley. According to 4 billion volume, Shanks was discovered in treasure chest by the Roger pirates following the God Valley incident. However, there is one important point to note. In some translations, Figarland Garing was mistakenly referred as the former king of the God Valley, which caused some surprise when information initially spread 1 year ago. However, the original text described him as a champion who once thrived in the land known as God Valley. Let's clarify the difference between O and Oja, because this is translated was like just O. This means king, but you put under kanji here, Ouja, become champion. Yes, this O, just O, this kanji here, just O, refers to the ruler of the country, while two kanjis together refers to the victor of the competition. In fact, it's later recovered that Garing was the champion of the tournament, hold a wipeout indigenous people on the God Valley. Now, regarding Garing, it's clear that he's set to become an important character in the future. In chapter 1121, several key figures for the upcoming battles were depicted by Oda Sensei, but something stood out. Figarland Garing was shown in the lower left section of the illustration. This felt unusual because the figures in the lower left are typically not the top leaders of their organizations for me. At the top, we see the 4 emperors, Shanks, Luffy, Blackbeard, and Buggy. If we exclude the silhouette figure, the lower right section is primarily reserved for the leaders, Sakazuki for the Marines, Dragon for the Revolutionary Army, and Imu for the world government. Meanwhile, the lower left section contains significant figures who aren't the head of their organizations. Kobe, a Navy captain or a member of SWORD, or Sabo, the chief of the staff for the Revolutionary Army, and Kuzan, the 10th captain of the Blackbeard crew. So, where does Garing fit in? Yeah, he's the leader of the Knights of God, and at first glance, but his placement in the section seemed odd because he was just a leader. However, in the chapter 1125, Garing was appointed as one of the 5 elders, directly serving under Imu. Yes, this proportion places him more comfortably in this section, implying that the Knights of God will need a new leader. Yes, this silhouette figure may be the successor to this position of Garing, potentially making everyone in the lower right section the top leaders their respective organizations. But who could this silhouetted figure be? In One Piece, there aren't many left-handed characters, but this person is holding a sword in their left hand. Some notable left-handed characters are Shanks, Borsalino, Kizaru, and Killer. I'll show you this scene of Shanks here. While Shanks lost his left arm, he was originally left-handed. This detail suggests that the silhouette character could be related to the Figarland family. I've discussed more about Shanks' possible siblings in the previous video, which I recommend checking out if you're interested. And in the world of One Piece, nobility places a high value lineage and heirs. For instance, Outlook 3, Outlook 3rd adopted Steri as a replacement heir after Sabo ran away. Similarly, it's likely that Figarland Garing would not want his family line to end. This makes it plausible that Shanks has a sibling and that Garing would naturally appoint this sibling as a new leader of the Knights of God. How do you think about it? I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions about this. So that wraps up our analysis of chapter 1086, incorporating the latest information. If you'd like, I'm open to making more analysis videos alongside the anime episodes as they air. Also, I've created a Discord group where we can share opinions and questions every week. I'll leave the link in the below description, so feel free to join. Even free members on Patreon are welcome to participate. With that, I'll wrap things up for today, and lastly, enjoy a bit of swimsuit fun. Here. This swimsuit for you. See you next time.